This version tracks the limousine and maintains President Kennedy and Governor Connally at center frame.
Three shots. President Kennedy's motor fired. 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade today.
On November 22nd, 1963, one of the most influential and shocking moments in American history occurred. 3 shots were fired, and from the madness, 2 bodies emerged. One was of the beloved President Kennedy, the other of his alleged killer, Lee Harvey Oswald. But the true story of what happened in those last hours of Oswald's life remains a hidden secret. In those few hours, history changed. In those few hours, secrets were revealed. In those few hours, though America had its eyes wide with shock, the one thing no one saw was the secret interrogation of Lee Harvey Oswald.
So I finally have the displeasure of meeting the man who killed the President of the United States. I love waking up to the sound of justice. Your name is Lee Harvey Oswald. Do you confirm this?
Yes.
You were born October 18th, 1939. Do you confirm this?
Yes.
Hours ago, you assassinated the President of the United States. Do you confirm this?
No.
Remember yet, Lee? Because I can jog your memory as many more times as it takes.
I didn't do it!
Oh, Lee, that's the wrong answer. In this room, you're guilty until you're proven innocent. So unless you can provide me with concrete evidence that proves beyond a doubt that you were not the one who indeed pulled the trigger, then I suggest you say your word. Because you're gonna need every last gasp of air you can get. God damn it, Lee! Chief, it's not working. I can't get him to talk.
Maybe you're not asking the right questions, James.
What kind of questions do you think I should be asking?
Even if he gives us a perfectly convincing alibi, he's going before the Warren Court for life imprisonment and is going to lose. We're not trying to elicit a confession here. We're simply trying to figure out who he was working with or working for.
You think that Oswald had help?
Oswald is not the type of individual that would kill for the sake of killing and act alone. This was planned. This was premeditated. There was an ulterior motive here.
An ulterior motive? Like what?
Kennedy is the leader of the only superpower in the world, and as an active interventionist among other countries, he naturally had his fair share of enemies.
We already know that. That doesn't help us in our interrogation.
James, it's my turn.
Cubans, KGB, Mafia, FBI, Robert Esterling, Secret Service, Roscoe White. In the past 48 hours, I've analyzed everything about these so-called conspiracy theories that hundreds of people have been shoving in my face. Convince me that one of these is true and that you're innocent. Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I preside over the police force for the largest metropolitan area in the state of Texas. Hence, Oswald, the law is a bit more elastic for me. The procedures you saw my associate use are perfectly in line with federal regulations, and I can assure you that no such rules are going to inhibit my actions.
So you're going to kill me?
Oh, Oswald, it's going to be far worse than that. I told you, Oswald, you can end it anytime you want. CIA assassinations, the Federal Reserve, Lyndon Johnson, any of these sound familiar?
Why would I know anything about the CIA?
Why are you the Texas Book Depository that Kennedy was shot?
I wasn't.
I'm not here to get repeats. I'm here to get answers. Who are you working for? Did you have an accomplice?
No!
So are you saying you worked alone?
I told you I didn't.
Cut this down while you were out there for sightseeing!
You can't prove I wasn't.
I can prove anything I want. But right now, all I care about is what really happened on that day. And I know you're not a solo man, Oswald.
Well, I'm a dead man either way.
No, you're not. You see, I don't have to kill you.
But you're going to.
Convince me you're merely an accomplice working in the conspiracy with the Soviet bloc, and I won't have to. But if all I hear is water dripping on the floor, after a few minutes, I can assure you those drips will have a reddish hue. I don't like silence, Oswald. Start talking. Well then, where were we? Are we ready yet, Oswald?
What do you want from me?
The truth.
Yeah, we both know that if I say anything, I'm a dead man.
You were a dead man before you walked in here, but if you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you start cooperating.
Does it ever occur to you that I'm not lying? Can you get me help with this thing? Maybe I was just in the area at the time and you happened to nab me because you had to get somebody, anyone, and I was just the only one to pin the blame on. I've never had anything against the president. I was never contacted by anyone to do anything like this. Not by the CIA or Roscoe White or KGB, not by Hunt or anyone.
I never mentioned anyone.
Hunt! Howard Hunt! You were in contact with him?
I never said that.
Try to say that without your eyes shifting about. He's supposed to be in Mexico City right now, but apparently he's much closer.
I never heard of him.
He's a CIA station chief, caught in a nasty follow after the Bay of Pigs invasion. He has a lot of connections in Washington. I'm not going to say. You're going to tell me everything I need to know, or so help me God, I'll stain the floor with your blood. And why? No, the answer you're looking for is I killed Kennedy, and can you finish that sentence? I have the right to remain silent. Not in here, you don't. Do you feel that, Oswald? That's justice pressing down on top of you. Just tell me. Say the words and end it now.
Johnson, want vengeance.